We're in the midst of the exponential phase of the 6th great extinction. There have been 5 great extinctions on this planet before. The difference between those ones and this one is this one is driven by one species. One species has gone out and set fire to the biosphere, and it is unravelling at an exponential rate. Up until recently, this was carbon-driven climate change. That has changed. We are now in methane-driven abrupt climate change. There's a lot of contention about whether we're in abrupt climate change, but I interviewed Dr. Jim Salinger in November for Robin Westerner's Seymour Rocks blog. And Jim and I discussed the fact that we're in abrupt climate change. Jim believes it happened in about 2010. There's an enormous amount of evidence that the clathrates, which is methane that is stored on the bottom of the oceans in the Arctic, have been discharging. We can prove from an exploration that took place off the east coast of New Zealand. I think it was between a combined German-New Zealand exploration team, where they found massive submarine pingos going off the east coast. Some of those pingos, a pingo is an explosion of methane that's coming out of the bottom of the ocean. Some of those were 6.8 miles in diameter. This is an enormous amount of methane. Methane is of an order of 40 to 100 times worse than carbon. There was an interesting case where a trawler disappeared up in the Arctic some years ago, and no one knew what happened to it. No SOS, it was like the